Today we're actually going to make one of my favorite dishes. It is chicken korma, or just chicken cooked in a sauce. You can serve it with rice, or you can cook it to serve with a salad or just simple bread. So here are our basic ingredients for it. Just a whole chicken, cut up, peeled, the skin is gone, and cut into pieces. I want to show you they're not too small and yet they're not too big either. The drumsticks are staying whole, they've just been peeled, but the breast pieces are just maybe half a breast has been cut into 3 pieces. We have 3 cups of onions. We have these spices, coriander, a teaspoon of curry powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric, a teaspoon of salt, a full lime, or you can use a lemon if you like, and a tablespoon of crushed garlic. I have a cup of oil that's heated. I've divided the oil into 2 pans. I'm heating each pan because there's a step that's crucial in making this sauce, the korma sauce. First, I'm going to go ahead and add the 3 cups of onions in here. Give it a stir. So when I'm cooking this, I'm going to go ahead and stir just to mix with the oil, but I'm going to basically cook the onions until they actually become lightly brown. And this is going to take a while. And while this is cooking, in the second pan, I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken, because what we want to do is pan fry the chicken a little bit with the herbs before we add it to the onions. So here I'm going to take half of my herbs. Here's the coriander. Garlic first. Teaspoon of the garlic. Then the curry powder. And half of the turmeric. I'm going to take a little bit of the tablespoon of salt that I have reserved already and just put a dash in here. And then before I add the lime juice, I'm going to go ahead and give this a good, maybe simple stirring or tossing, just so the herbs have mixed nicely with the chicken. So this is going to cook. So turn the heat on medium-high heat. Okay. So this is going to lightly pan fry, and the onions are going to go ahead and work on getting browned, and we'll come back to it in a little while. Okay, so we're back. I wanted to show you that this is the color that we're looking for the onions. So it has nicely sauteed in the oil. The water has evaporated. And this is what we're looking for. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the chicken. I'm going to turn the heat off and add the cooked chicken on top of the onions. That's a heavy pan. Okay. And then I'm going to add the rest of my spices. So the turmeric, the garlic, salt. I'm just going to mix it all in because everything goes in. And then the juice of the other half of the lime. Okay, you can always use, as I said earlier, I think you can also use lemon instead of lime, whatever your preference is. I'm just going to take the seeds out. I don't want that to cook. I'm going to go ahead and give it a good stir to mix. I'm going to add 2.5 cups of water. It's nicer if your water is has been boiled already, because then you're not adding cold water on top of the chicken, and you don't have to go through the process of reheating the water. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. Not off, sorry, medium heat. I'm going to cover it and let it cook into for the onions to cook into a sauce mixture and the chicken to cook thoroughly. Okay, so let's go ahead and check on the chicken. I wanted to show you that this has been cooking for a good 45 minutes, and as you can see, the onions are dissolving. They've become nice and soft, and the chicken is really cooked at this stage. So if you can see, so at this stage what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and sometimes you can what I'm going to do is take a little bit of the juice and kind of mix it if you can. Clearly I didn't prepare for this very well, and the little bowl is too small, but yeah, so we're going to add the tomato paste, and this is what's going to add the color to the sauce. So I'm going to stir it quite gently because I see my chicken is really cooked, and I don't want the meat to break away at this stage. So just really gently, a couple more stirs. I have the heat on medium, and so for the tomato sauce to get incorporated really well with the rest of the sauce, we're going to cook this uncovered for another 5 minutes on medium heat, and that should go ahead and give us that red, really vibrant red or color that we're looking for the chicken korma. Also, if you don't want to use tomato paste, I usually, when it comes to tomato paste, I try to use a good organic brand. If you don't want to do that, you can go ahead and use fresh tomatoes. You can substitute for about 3 to 5 tomatoes chopped. Should take care of it as well. So in about 5 minutes we'll come back to it and it'll be ready to serve. Okay, so this has cooked for about 5 minutes uncovered, and I want the camera to show you the consistency of the sauce and the color after we've added the tomato paste. So as you can see, it's kind of a nice reddish brown, and the onions at this stage are completely gone. They've dissolved into the sauce, and basically this chicken is ready to be served. Again, you can serve it with your choice of rice, or just a little salad with some bread and a glass of wine.